everybody. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. Good morning. If you are brand new, welcome in, guys. We are Third Degree Laser. Good morning. All right, guys. Now, if you are brand new here and you've never heard of our company before, welcome in, guys. I am live every Saturday and Sunday from around 10:30-ish to noon. Now, what we are is called an acrylic blank company. They come blank like this, and you can get that pre-cut, pre-printed decal if you want, or if you have a Cricut silhouette, Brother Scan and Cut, you can go ahead and cut those vinyl cut files yourself. We include those SVGs for free. So our keychains this size with the SVG and keychain hardware are 75 cents, guys. We also offer pattern vinyl and bubble gum beads on our website. Now here is what we made last weekend. We made the dueling sweaters. These are the ugly sweater. We did our Totally in Love vinyl and our little chocolate skulls. Such a cute, different way to make two of the same shapes. Now, if you're not into keychains, not to worry. We do offer badge reels, and we have over 1,000 different shapes on our website, guys. Tons and tons of stuff for you to choose from. Here is that alcohol ink one we made last weekend together. Thank you, peeps, for the follow. And then the last one is going to be our Happy Go Lucky. Sorry, it's backwards, guys. Now today, I've got something special in for you, treat for you guys today. We are going to be doing our black heart acrylic ornament. Now, you can order all of our shapes in 11 different color options. Most people order that clear, so they can do the glitter kind of like this, but I'm going to show you how we can really jazz up one of our solid colors today. Now, one of our beautiful followers here sent me a little gift, and if you didn't see my TikTok, she sent me some chameleon flakes. Now, these are beautiful. We've got Sunset, Fierce, and then the other color is called Ocean. And I had you guys voting which color we should try out today. I've never used these before, and you guys voted on this beautiful Ocean. It goes from like a blue to like a purpley color. I think this is gonna look stunning on that black acrylic, guys. And what we're gonna do today is called the bubble method. And you know what? I'm gonna show you an example so you know what we're doing. You're gonna love it. Let me just grab a couple of them. Here we go. So this is what we're going to be showing you how to do today. It's called the bubble method. I'm going to show you how you can get these beautiful craters and color them in. Here's another example. So this is what I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do today, but we're going to use that beautiful ocean flakes. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, you've never seen this before? Yes. So this is called, I call it the bubble method. Who knows what it's called? Out of my house. Well, unfortunately, I've been married for 14 years. So unless my hubby, you know, he would be pretty sad. So unfortunately, that's a no. Dragon scales. Yes, I think it's going to look so cool, guys. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to take that black. Yeah, hi Darcy. Our website is Third Degree Laser, just like our name here. Good morning, AMB. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is take that brown paper off whichever side you want to decorate first. Since we're not using a vinyl cut file, it doesn't matter really which side is the front and the back. Now this is the ornament size. So you'll see it's about 4 or 4.25 inches. This size here is $1.25. I think it might be $1.50 with the color added. So here we go, guys. Now we're gonna take that brown paper off. And I'm just using what's called a pin pen. It has a pen gone, and instead it's now got a pin, and it just gets right behind that layer of brown paper. You can also use your nails if you want, or if you have like a Cricut pick tool, that also works. All right, so there is that beautiful black heart. Good morning, Julie. Julie, we're gonna be doing your stuff today. We're gonna be doing the ocean color, and I'm gonna try to do it with the bubble effect. That's what we're gonna try to do today. Thank you guys so much for the follow. Good morning, Randy. Yes, the spring mystery box. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but it goes on sale today at 2 p.m. Eastern. So right after my live here, it'll go on sale. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you're gonna need some UV resin, just like this. Now, I've never tried this with, thank you, Kay. I've never tried this with regular epoxy. I'm not quite sure it would work because the whole trick of this is kind of curing it mid-pop of the bubble. So I don't know that it would work with regular epoxy or slash, I don't know how it would work. Yay! Okay, so let me put my mask on and let's add a very thin coat of UV resin right on top of our blank here, and I'll show you how we do it. Good morning! Good morning! Oh, it has to be UV. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I'm pretty sure it has to be UV resin. It's like mica, you only need a little. Okay, thank you so much, Kay. I appreciate it. Yeah, I tried to open it and look at it yesterday, and I was like, ooh, that's getting everywhere. Thank you so much for that follow, Jennifer. Good morning, Crafty. Hi, honey. Okay, I'm gonna take a little silicone stir stick like this, and we're gonna go ahead and add that UV resin right onto our acrylic blank. Now, I'm not looking for a very thick coat at all. We're not trying to, like, dome it, okay? We just want it very thin on there. Just basically covering the entire thing. And the thing is, this part does not need to be perfect at all because we're going to sand a bunch of this down and make it flat. So, literally just trying to get some on the whole surface so we can do the bubble effect. Okay, so we're just spreading it out. Nice little thin coat. Right around the keychain hole. Right up to this little top of the heart. And I think we are done, guys. Okay, so I think I got everywhere. Just gonna give it a couple seconds here to kind of self-level, and then I can see if there's anywhere that I really missed. Now, to help it self-level, it's just give it a couple of seconds, maybe 10, 20 seconds, and most of it will start to self-level on its own. Good morning. Hi, Anna. If not, you can always give it a little bit of heat. That will thin out the UV resin a little bit and disperse it better and make it lay more flat. A little bit of heat goes a long way, guys. You're going to light it up here and just briefly. That's it. Just a tiny bit of heat, and then now it's almost perfect. It's really worked its magic. Okay, let's look around, make sure everything's got a nice coat on it. It is looking good. Now, here is what the next step is. I'm going to take my mask off, because I can't really do the next step with it on. Hi, Wendy. Thank you so much for the follow, love. Good morning, Glitteroo. Good morning, sweetheart. Okay, so in this bowl over here, I have this Tupperware bowl. I just put a couple drops of dish soap, Dawn dish soap, or whatever soap you want to go with. And I have a straw. And I'm just kind of mixing it around to make kind of bubbles. And then you can blow into it. And see how you're making more bubbles? So the point is to have a whole bowl of bubbles, and we're going to literally take our hand and scoop them out, which just reminded me I need to grab a paper towel. Let me grab one second. Otherwise my hands will be all over it. All right, I got some paper towels. I forgot the paper towels. I knew I was missing something this morning. Okay, so we're gonna just blow into here. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do, and then you can watch me do it. So I'm gonna blow into here, make a bunch of bubbles, and scoop them out and put them on top of this UV resin. Before I get started, let's turn our lamp on so that it's ready to get on top. We're gonna make it 36 watts. It's right here when I'm ready. Now that it's on, here we go with the bubbles, guys. Hi, Leanne. Here we go. Watch me. I'm just going to scoop them out In fact, I usually do this on a plate. I forgot to put this on a plate, so I'm gonna move it to my plate here. If I can pick it up. There we go. Just so it doesn't make so much of a mess on my table. Okay, so here goes nothing. I'm just gonna blow, 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 make a ton of bubbles, and then we're gonna put it on, okay? Here we go. Bunch of bubbles, right? Okay, here we go. We're just gonna scoop it out. Scoop the bubbles out and just literally plop them on top of your blank here. The more tiny bubbles, the smaller craters you're gonna get. The bigger bubbles, the bigger craters you're gonna get. Okay, so here's what it looks like. And now, grab my paper towels. Excuse me, water. We're literally just going to go ahead and start curing it. So 2 minutes under the lamp here. Just set it right there and let it start curing. Good morning, Leanne. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Bubbles. And that's literally all you need the bubbles for. You won't use those bubbles again. If you missed it, it is just Dawn dish soap or any dish soap, a couple drops, and some water. Make some bubbles. That's all we put in there. Thank you so much. Hi. And you can put your mask back on if you want at this point. You just needed to have it out in order to blow the bubbles. That's pretty much it. And if you are just hopping in, we are working on the bubble method. I'm showing you how to create this lovely effect on your acrylic blanks. And if you are new, we are 3rd degree laser, and we offer the acrylic blanks, guys. So we've been in business for 9 years now, and we've been doing this, just me and my husband. We have over 1,000 different shapes to offer you guys, and we're always offering new stuff. Yeah, Ashley, my husband just got me that for Christmas. Well, Santa got me this for Christmas, but it's basically a cobalt toolkit. It was like $20 at Lowe's. But it works so good for me when I'm live to be able to grab those things. All right, guys, we have 25 seconds left under the clock here. Oh, Bestie 420 followed me. This is a pro 420 group. Thank you so much, Tiff Mama. Yeah, I will save this live, and I will repost it on our TikTok. So you just have to wait a little while, and then I will repost all of it. I break it down into 10-minute segments, and then I repost the live. So if you go to the top of my TikTok, there's a button called Full Tutorials. If you click on it, it'll show you all of my past tutorials. I've been trying to save them and actually post them on here for you guys beyond just when we're live like this. Okay, who's ready to see the magic? All right, I think I answered everybody. Thank you, Lydia, for the follow. Can you walk through the last week and ink while drying? Yeah, I'll talk about alcohol ink in just 1 second, Mary. Okay, if I missed anybody's questions or anything, I apologize. All right, guys, let's take a look. Now, you're just going to take, oh, this looks so cool. You're just going to take it out. You can see there's still bubbles on it. I just kind of take a wet paper towel and just kind of pat it dry. I'm just trying to get any excess. This looks so freaking cool, guys. Just trying to get any little excess off of it. Thank you, Mr. Plates. And let me move you to the light. Oh, I'm like one of your little Peloton instructors. Go, Gigi. Go, Gigi. You got this. Look at that, guys. Look at how cool it already looks. Even without adding anything, you could add just a coat of clear UV resin on top of this, and you'd get that really cool effect. Thank you, Flash, for the follow. I know, isn't it beautiful? I almost want to leave it black, but we're not going to leave it black. We voted, and we're going to do the color ocean, but woo, that is so cool, right? Really neat, huh? Thank you, Marlo. Yes, we offer our acrylics in any color well, not any color. We have 11 color options on our website. So this one is black that I'm doing. We have basically the basic rainbow of colors. And then these ones here, these examples, these are on a clear blank that I did this. Same with this one. These were all done on a clear blank. I've never done one on a colored blank, so I thought this was the time. All right, guys, so here it is. Yes, Barbara, let me walk you through it one last quick time if you just popped in. I took the brown paper off the back side or front side, whatever side you want to do, of your acrylic blank. Now, the blank is from our company, thirddegreelaser.com. This size is about 4.5 inches-ish, and it's $1.50. So I took the brown paper off. I added a very thin coat of UV resin, and before I cured it, before I put it under the lamp, I got a bowl full of water and a couple drops of soap, like Dawn dish soap kind of thing. I blew bubbles. And then you scoop the bubbles out and you put it on top of that wet resin. And then once you've got all those bubbles on there, you go ahead and cure it for those 2 minutes. And this is your effect after. Now, if you turn it sideways, you'll see there's some places like right here. See these little peaks that are kind of higher? We don't really want them to be high like that, because at the end result, we want that nice, flat, smooth layer of UV resin. So what we're gonna do, yay, well, welcome in, Joanna. I'm so glad you found us. We are live every Saturday, 10:30 a.m. to noon Eastern. It's currently 11 Eastern. So Saturday and Sunday, we're here for an hour and a half. Okay, so to knock those little peaks down, we're gonna just take some sandpaper. Now this is just 240 grit. I don't know what it is. I just grabbed it from my husband. Thank you guys for the follow. Thank you, Mackenzie and Yvette. Good morning, twin. Okay, so to knock those little caps off, you just grab your sandpaper and just kind of barely, I mean, you're not like, you know, just knocking those little tips off. And the main thing is, if any of your UV resin went around the edge, that is important to just kind of almost curve your sandpaper like this around the edge to just really kind of enforce it to not be sticking up and unlevel. Okay, so we're just going around. We're about halfway done. Just a couple little, you know, sands of the paper. All right. And even if I don't think there's like a little peak there, I still go ahead and just sand the entire thing just so that it's somewhat level and not like this side higher than this side kind of concept. So just, now I just go over the whole thing like this, just to make sure it's kind of one level. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like now. Oh, that kind of looks cool. It looks like little moon, like little moon craters. All right, so we are just going to kind of like wash that off. So I just, since I'm at my table here, I just kind of dunk it in this soapy water. Thank you, Venom, for the follow. I know I should have my mask on. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I apologize. My bad. So I just kind of like wash it, which I would just do like in my sink or whatever. But thank you for the follow. And then I'm just going to dry it off again like we did before. Now, the important thing about drying it off, like if you're going to use a paper towel or something like this, is that you don't want to like rub it, because the fibers of the paper towel will get like hooked into like the little grooves. So really you're just wanting to like pat it dry like this. Okay? And don't worry that that back paper got wet. We're going to take that off eventually anyways. Okay, so now, got it all out of there. So now here is what it's looking like. So it looks much smoother. If you turn it sideways like this, we can see that it's very flat. We don't have any of those little bumps and lumps. Okay, so now we're gonna color it in. Hi, Faith, good morning. Oh, thank you. This was this was purchased on my honeymoon back in 2009, and it was amber from the Baltic. We went to Russia, and we went all over Europe, and this came from the Baltic, and I love it. It's one of my favorite purchases. Okay, so now I'm gonna wipe off my desk here if there's any sand that dropped. I'm just using like baby wipes, just getting any little sand fragments that dropped off. Perfect. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the next step. All right, so the next step is we're gonna try out those chameleon flakes that the wonderful Julie sent me. Thank you so much, bestie. Oh, here we are. So these are from the company AB Design Co. And this one is called Ocean. Sorry, it's backwards. Ocean. And it looks like it's like a purple blue shift moment. So I opened it up yesterday and it was like everywhere. So we're going to try to be real careful and not get it everywhere. Thank you, Tishy, for the follow. Here we go, guys. So I'm just going to put it back on my paper plate so it doesn't get all over my desk. Just because this pigment can kind of get everywhere sometimes. Okay. Now, I grabbed a little paintbrush like this, just a trash brush, nothing exciting. And I'm just going to open this up. And then we're just going to basically like paint it into those little crevices. And they don't all have to have these chameleon flakes. You can do some, you can do all. So here on this example, you'll see I did kind of like on this side and this side, but left the middle one color. Same with this one. You can see I left them two colors. Or you can just go crazy and paint the whole thing. So we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to pick a little bit up on my brush here. Let me just kind of mix them around a little bit. Okay, a little bit on my brush here. And then I'm just going to kind of, start to kind of paint it into those areas. Okay, so I'm just kind of adding that pigment into, oh, these are really pretty. Just pushing it all kind of around. Okay, I got that. I think I'm going to do the whole thing. I'll show you what it looks like with half of it, and then you guys can kind of tell me, but I think we're going to do the whole thing to really give it just this beautiful color. Wow. Okay, can you guys, let me pull you over here to the camera. Look at that. See these like beautiful color. Hang on. This side I haven't done yet, and this side, see it's got that beautiful shift of color on it. Yeah, I think that's gonna look so cool. So I think I'm gonna do the whole thing. Oh, it looks so pretty. Peacock, yes, it's like a peacock. Yes, it looks very much like a peacock. Okay, so we're just gonna do this side over here. All right, almost done. A little bit over here. Oh, it looks so pretty. All right, now once you have it all decorated and you like how it's looking, oh, you guys, I don't want to turn it because I don't want anything to fall off of it, but oh, it is so pretty. Like, so pretty. Okay, so now let's move this just to the side. Beep, 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 beep. And we can go ahead now and we're going to put that full coat of UV resin on it. Now, I know, sorry, no music today. I want to put this on YouTube and I can't put it on YouTube with music. So today, no music. Okay, so to do this, now we're going to put a coat of UV resin on it, but you want to be mindful. It's going to use a little bit more because of those little grooves. That's okay. Yeah, this is from AB Design Co. I believe is the name of her company. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't get like an invoice. Yeah, it just says it on the top here, AB Design Co. But they are stunning. Ooh. Okay, so let me put my mask on and let's add that coat of, I know, right? I know. I know. Get out of here. Okay, so now I've got my mask on. We can go ahead and put that UV resin right on top of everything, guys. Perfect. And now I can use my little stick to just make sure everything has a nice coating. Make sure all of those little holes are filled in. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky around the edge, so just be mindful of that. Make sure it really seeps into those holes. And then the other thing is, like, you know, you might find that that there's bubbles after a little minute because it's in those crevices, and then they have to like come up to the top surface. So just give it a little bit of extra time in the sense of bubbles to come up to the surface while you're doing this particular process. Okay. We've got most of it covered. Beautiful, beautiful. All right around the hole, and then we should be done. Wow, this looks so pretty, guys. All right around that edge one last time. Sometimes that seems to be where it pulls away, so just be mindful to go one more time around. Okay, let's take a look at it under our light and make sure there is no more bubbles that need to be popped. So I can see a couple bubbles that need to be popped, and we're gonna go ahead and pop those with a little bit of heat like this. I know, isn't it so pretty, Pam? I know. I need a fourth job. Pam, you're too much. All right, so we're going to take the lighter like this. You're just going to light it up here. Now, it doesn't have to be a torch lighter like this. You can use a regular lighter as well. You're going to light it up here and just briefly right across the top, guys. You don't want to go too close. You don't want to go too long. It is flammable, so be mindful. And then the other thing is, the reason that it's popping the bubbles is that the heat is thinning out the UV resin and making it a little bit thinner, which causes it to spread out and let those bubbles come to the top and pop. So if you look at it and you still have a couple bubbles, or you still have some little areas you want to touch up, that's fine. I just recommend that you give it about that 10-20 seconds or so to cool off before you go back in with that lighter a second time. Okay, just a couple more touch-ups on the edge here. Oh my god, this is so stunning. Holy moly. Always try to look at it from a couple different angles, guys. It is looking fabulous. So we're going to take our UV light here. We're going to put it over our acrylic blank as well as our little silicone stir stick here. So both items will go under there for 2 minutes, guys. Yes, it is so pretty, you guys. I cannot even begin to tell you how pretty this thing is. It's stunning. All right, guys, if you are brand new and you've never heard about our company before, welcome in. We are 3rd Degree Laser. We sell what are called acrylic blanks. So they come to you blank like this, and I teach you how to make them into finished projects. Now, if you are a Cricut girly or a silhouette girly and you need those vinyl cut files, we got you. We get the matching vinyl cut files for free. So this one here is 75 cents, comes with the vinyl cut file and the hardware. Here is another example, and then we used our patterned vinyl on the back, guys. Now, if you're not a keychain person and you'd rather do some badge reels, we've got you there too. And if you don't have a Cricut, not to worry, we offer those pre-cut pre-printed decals just like this, guys. So the set for the pre-printed ones are $1.35. And today is a very special day. Today at 2 p.m. Eastern, we are dropping what's called our Spring Mystery Box. So these are $50 boxes. They have 26 acrylic blanks in them with the decals already cut in here. You get the keychain hardware, and then you get a ton of accessories, whether it be beads or badge buttons or little project kits. So much fun stuff in here, guys. So this is at 2 p.m. Eastern today. This will be on our website. There's only 50 of them, so they go real quick. Usually within a couple hours, they're gone. So if that is something that interests you, these will be live on the website. If you go to the website right now, it says out of stock, but at 2 o'clock, I'll put 50 in there. I know, they are so fun, Julie. You guys are not going to want to miss all the fun stuff I put in here. I'm so excited. I already filmed a tutorial of showing you how to put one of the items together. That's how excited I am. Thank you so much, Michelle, for the follow. Okay, guys, we're done. Let's take a look. I'm so excited. Okay, now first things first, we put our silicone stick, yes, Eastern. So it's currently 11 Eastern, so in about 3 hours. So we did put our silicone stick under there, and I wanted to show you why. Now, you've got your UV resin on there, and you can literally just peel it off, kind of like a little snake skin. It just comes right off, and now you have a clean stick. So that's an easy way to clean UV resin up. Anything that is silicone, if you just let the UV resin cure and get fully hardened, whether it's UV resin or epoxy actually, everything will just peel right off silicone. So that's why you see I have silicone mats. I try to save my little white desk here. Yes, yes, Brie. 2 o'clock today. Okay, who is excited to see this heart? I am, like, my jaw is on the ground, guys. Let's put this over here where the light is. My light's, like, right here. So let me see if I can. Wow. Wow. Wait. Maybe back here would be better. Behind the camera like that. Look at this. Oh, shut up. Look at how cool that turned out. And it's hard to show you in person, but it does shift. See, like, it's like a blue, and then it turns into, like, this green color. It's such a cool effect, and you'll see it's super flat and no lumps, no bumps, no nothing, but it has that super cool detailed look underneath that layer of that UV resin. Oh, you guys, this one is stunning. I was going to turn it over and put a saying on the back, but honestly, I think it's perfect just on its own. I don't think I'm going to put anything on it. I think this is going to just stay just like this. So beautiful. Thank you, Julie, so much for these lovely chameleon flakes. I cannot begin to thank you enough. So let's add some beads on it real quick, but we're not going to add a saying. I was going to add a saying to the back, but I think we'll just keep that for another time. So let's add some bubblegum beads on it. I wanted to add, let's see, where's the ones I picked out? Now that it's like so green though, I think it'll still look good. I picked out this like, almost like a metal color, and this bluey one and this black one. I think it'll complement it really well. It's hard to see, but it is pretty blue in person. So let's tie those on really quick. Oh, Becky, that would be so cool to do the opposite side in a different color. That would be so fun. Thank you so much, Julie. Yes, it's called chameleon flakes. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we can add these beads real quick. We're just going to take some like ribbon, because this is an ornament, and I want to be able to put it like on my tree. I have a tree that it's not a Christmas tree, it's just a tree. I mean, it's a Christmas tree, but we don't call it a Christmas tree because it's up here all around. So I want to put this on my tree. I don't know what month, maybe 4th of July or something, but all right. So I just took my ribbon and I folded it in half, and I'm going to put the 2 little ends through the front here. And then I'm going to go ahead and put them through, oh, I forgot to take the brown paper off the back, but we'll do it after this. Put these through here and pull. So now you've got these 2 strings coming out. Let me take that brown paper off. I totally forgot, guys. You guys got me sidetracked. I know. I like the blue. I was trying to see if I have any green in here. I don't have any green in here. Just trying to see if I have, even if I got green, I think the blue is gonna look better. It's hard to show you guys in person, but all right, we'll just leave it like that. Oh, the brown paper. Y'all get me sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked. Focus, focus. Brown paper, brown paper. Do you sell the beads or do you buy them from? Yes, we sell them on our website. We have the 20mm beads, which you'll see are like the size I'm working with here. That's the size. And then we also sell the 10mm. That's this size. But you don't have to do the 10 on the small. If you'd prefer to do the larger, you can do those on the badge rails as well. It just kind of depends on what you want. So these are 20mm and these are 10mm. Okay, so we got that black, we got the paper off the back now, so let's put these beads on. Now, it's not going to be super easy usually to do the strings, but we'll try. I just twisted it a little, and then I pushed it through, and I should be able, let's see, oh yeah, hey. So I just took the end, kind of gave them a little twist, kind of making them into kind of a needle kind of concept, if I could. And putting it in there. Now, if that doesn't work for you and you're like, that's not going to work, I think you're right on the green. I just don't know that I have this color bead. But let me grab one. Okay, you're making me frustrated. Let me grab one. I know I have one. Hang on one sec. Okay, I didn't really find what I was looking for, but look at, I found this bead that has like this like rainbow effect on it. And then I found this bead that kind of has like a little rainbow effect on it too. So that might be better than this silver bead, honestly. Like just these two black beads. I think that's what we're gonna go with. Okay. Okay, so if you can't get the string to go through, you can always use a needle to put the beads through. So you're just gonna take the two ends of the string and put them through the needle here. All right, I got one. Got one. Let's do the other. All right, so I got both strings through the needle here, and now I can just go ahead and slide these beads on easily. Pull it through. And now we'll pull the other one through. Perfect. Okay, thank you, Mr. Needle. No, I know. Thank you, babe. All right. Thank you, Mr. Needle, for your help. All right, so now we have two beads on there just like that. I'm just gonna tie a little like leftover right just so that the beads don't slide around. And then I'm gonna create like a little loop here at the top so that there's somewhere for it to hang from either a tree or an ornament of any kind. Yeah, right after this I'll do a badge reel. That's what's next. Yep, I'll show you how to add the beads on the badgerel as well. Yes, not a problem. Okay, now once I have that, I'm just going to use the last bit of my string up here to kind of just make a little bow. Okay. This is so stunning, you guys. And this bead looks so perfect because it's so like colored like that. But wow, let me get out from behind it so you can really see it. Jeez Louise, she turned out stunning. Yay! Thank you so much. Oh, it turned out so good. I absolutely love it. Okay, thank you so much, guys. All right, who's ready to start our next project? Let me clean some of these chameleon flakes off of my desk here. They're like all over it. And that's with putting it on the table or on the plate. All right, that is good. Let's get into our next. Oh, where'd my trash can go? Thank you. Okay, let's get started with our next project, guys. We're going to be doing our teacher floral badgerel. So this is a brand new shape. And here is that matching badgerel. Now I wasn't sure what color glitter to do, so I picked this like peachy coral one to just kind of highlight a little bit of it, but I didn't want to take away from the beauty of the design, so I think this color will be perfect. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how we add the glitter to the badgerel, how we add the decal, and then I'll also show you how we add on the beads as well. First things first, let's take that brown paper off of the front here. Now, if you have never done acrylic blanks and you're like, how do you know which side is the front and the back? The easiest way is to take your blank and take your decal, whether it is a pre-printed one or the vinyl cut file that you cut yourself. Both of them will work. And you're going to put it on top of whichever side, it doesn't matter. And then you're going to hold it up to a light. So let me show you what my light source looks like over here. So here's my light over here. So I'm just taking the blank, taking the decal and holding it like this and positioning it on front. And you can see through the paper and see if this is the correct side. So this fits perfectly on there. So I know that that is the front of our badgerel. So now I can set it down and we're gonna go ahead and flip it over. We're gonna take the brown paper off the back side before we start adding the decorations. Let me get you so you can see a little bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hang on. There we go. That's better. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I apologize. Just trying to get you a better view of my desk here. There we go. Hopefully that'll help a little. Sorry about that. The whole thing decided to like flip out. I thought it was gonna fall off my desk. All right, let's go ahead and take that brown paper off the back side here. We're just using a pin pen. This is a pen with a pin at the end, and we're gonna go ahead and remove it. Now you can also use your nails, a pick tool, anything you'd like to remove that brown paper off of your blank here. You missed the end of the project, no problem. Let's show it one more time. We've got that beautiful heart here. All right, now we're gonna take our glitter and we're gonna grab a little measuring cup. Oh no, your TikTok froze, no! Well, welcome back. Sorry about the freezing. All right, now before I start using my UV resin, I'm gonna put that mask on. Be safe. All right, now we're gonna pour in some UV resin right into our little cup here. And for this size, this is a 2-inch blank. It typically uses about 2 milliliters or so. So I'm just gonna add that right into the bottom here. So I've just got just a tiny little bit in the bottom there. You don't need very much. It's a pretty small acrylic blank here. And now we're going to add in that glitter. And just shake in some of that glitter. Perfect. And now we can use our silicone stir stick to mix it around. Yes. See, it's like a very light pink color. It's going to be quite see-through, but again, I think that's okay. I'm really just going for a beautiful light pink. Okay, so now we're going to dump it onto our blank here. Yes, we're using the brand Resin Rockers UV Resin. It is linked up in our bio with a little 10% off coupon for you guys. Now, you're going to want to dump it right here in the middle. You don't want to dump it all at once. Just put some, maybe half, and then you can always add more as you need it. Thank you, Nikki, for the follow. I appreciate it, honey. All right, so I'm going to dump about half on there. Always in the center or largest area of your acrylic blank. And now you're going to take your little silicone stir stick and slowly pull it out to those outer edges. By putting it in the middle like that, you're really allowing yourself to determine how much you're pulling out to those outer edges versus it just kind of flowing wherever it wants. And as you see this area here, it's kind of spreading out. That is the thing about UV resin or epoxy, is that it doesn't want to be like one big lump pile. It likes to lay flat, and so it will spread out on its own. So that's why I'm saying you want to really be in control of where you put it down initially. That way you are the one pulling it to these more intricate areas. Yeah, Pink Chick, I believe you can. I believe so. Julie, are you in here? Do you know if you can add the chameleon flakes right into the UV resin? I would imagine the answer is yes. But we could try it as well, Pink Chick, and see. All right, now if you need a little bit more, you're going to again put it in that largest area of your acrylic blank and then start to spread it out to those little areas. Now, the badge reels, I don't really worry about having micro bubbles or little bubbles in it. No one's going to see the back side of the badge reel. 90% of it will be covered by the badge reel. So I never worry about popping micro bubbles when it comes to badge reels like this. Now, I think it looks pretty darn good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cup, the acrylic blank, as well as the stick here. We're going to put all three of them under our UV lamp here. And we have it set to 36 watts, guys, and I'm doing it for 2 minutes. Oh, you can! How fun! I always put it into my epoxy when I do the cups. Okay, cool. We'll have to try it another time where we put it in the epoxy and try it. That sounds so fun. Hi! Hi, LA Cookie. Welcome in. We are doing great. How about yourself? All right, guys, we've got about 90 seconds left under the lamp here. And then what we're going to do is take it off and add that vinyl decal to the front. I'm going to grab some transfer tape while we wait. Oh. Perfect. Hi, Tina. So I am on every Saturday and Sunday from 10:30 a.m. to noon Eastern. So right now it's 11:30. So I'll probably be on for roughly 30 more minutes or until we finish this project. Yes, we're doing a badge reel right now. And if you are, let me flip my, yeah, if you're brand new here, it's backwards, but we're 3rd degree laser. I have another one to make with you guys. I was going to make it live this week, and I haven't had a chance to put it together where it's the correct way, because I need one that's the correct way and the backwards way when we go live. So I need to make another one. If you guys are interested in watermarks like this, we do offer them on our website for $15. And like I said, you have 11 color options and you have 3 different font options as well. You can do up to 20 spaces, whether it's including a space or a letter, 20 spaces. And like I said, it's 15, 1-5. Okay, we're all done. Ugh, I like got hooked on my earring. I didn't want to like rip my earring off. Okay, let's see how it is looking. Thank you so much for sharing my live, Lisa. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, so first things first is that cup and how we can use this cup again and again. I'm all about saving money here. So what we're gonna do is we put that cup under our lamp, just like we did the blank, for 2 minutes. And now that UV resin is rock hard inside of our cup, we're just gonna go ahead and crack it. Just like that, and then you're gonna get your hand right behind a layer like this. So just get your little finger right behind a layer and kind of pinch it and gently, whoop, it may pop off if it's too thin, not a problem. Try a different area, pinch it and pull. So here we go. We've got the whole little like inner cup of UV resin that we took out, and then we have that completely cleaned, ready to use again cup. So that is how you clean your cups out, guys. All right, and the same, like I said, goes for your silicone stir stick. You literally just get your hand or nail right behind a layer, and it will pop off like a little snake skin. And a clean stick. Okay? All right, let's take off that brown paper and see how she turned out. Oh, I made a mistake. Yes, I love making mistakes because then I can show you guys how to fix them. I know, I love that cracking sound, right? Okay, so here is the mistake I made. You can see right there. See how it spilled over a little in this little crack right there? Not a problem. We can clean that up. We're just gonna grab some needle nose pliers and our blank, and we're just gonna squeeze that area where it's spilled over, and you're gonna rock the blank back and forth. So just rock it, boom. And there we go. There's that little bit we got out. And now you'll see that all the little edges, this is where it was right here. See, it's all cleaned out. Little piece right there. There we go. So that is how you clean it out, guys, if you spill over the edge at all. Now let's take that brown paper off and see what it looks like. Move you guys over here a little. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh yeah, that's nice. Look at that. It's got like these green sparkles in it. This baby pink. So that is the front, and here is that glossy UV resined back. So cute. Yes, Jessie. It helps so much. Now also, if you have spilled and it's over the edge like that and it's still tacky on the other side, I recommend that you flip the blank over and put it back under the UV lamp for a couple of seconds to make sure it's really rock hard on both sides. It's really cured. That's gonna make it come out so much easier. So if you find that it's still tacky or not fully cured on the opposite side, just put it under that lamp for a little bit longer. You can't over cure UV resin. You can only make it harder in the sense of it curing, so don't stress about that. Yes, so I put the UV resin into the cup and then I stirred the glitter into it. Now, I get asked a lot by people that say when they take their UV resin out, it's tacky, like it's sticky to the touch. There's a couple things that could be, but the number one thing is that you've added too much. If you add too much mica, you add too much glitter, you add too much paint, whatever you're adding into your UV resin, you need to be mindful not to add too much. When you stir it, it shouldn't feel like you've added anything at all, like you shouldn't feel any grittiness. If you feel that at all, you're gonna need to add a little bit more UV resin to balance it out, or when it comes out, it will have that tacky feel to it. Have a great day at work, Pam. Yeah, you could sand it off as well. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for that follow, Regina. Okay, let's put that vinyl decal on it. All right, so we've got our teacher pattern, our teacher printed decal here, and I'm just grabbing my transfer tape. You're gonna give it a little rub and pull back that design. Just like that. Hi, Boo. Welcome in. So just like that. And now we can go ahead and put that onto our acrylic blank here. Just line it up. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, she's so cute. I love the little pink accents around the edge. So cute. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put a coat of UV resin right on top of that. Yes, one second. Let me put the UV resin on it and I'll talk to you about my transfer tape. 1 second. All right, so we're going to add the UV resin right in the middle here, just a nice big dollop, and then we can use our silicone stick to go ahead and spread that out. Again, just pulling some from that middle area and slowly pushing it into those more intricate areas to get a nice coverage on everything. All right, one little last area up here. All right, now once you have everything spread out, we can go ahead and hit it with a little bit of heat. Again, this is just to pop any of those little bubbles that might be right on the surface. Thank you for the follow, Michelle. So light it up here and briefly right across, guys. Not too close, not too long. I can see an area that I missed already right here. Perfect. Now I'm going to use my light to go ahead and look at it from a couple different angles and see if there is anything that needs to be touched up before we put it under our UV lamp. I can see there is a couple more bubbles on the flower. So now that it's been about 10 to 20 seconds, we can hit it with a little bit more heat if we need to. Just like that. Yes, Kristen, yes, thank you so much. I do get told that quite often. Thank you. All right, I think she is looking beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and put it under our UV lamp here for 2 minutes, guys. Perfect. Okay, so let me tell you about our, whoa, look at this hair. It's because of my earring. Let me tell you about our transfer tape. So it is, I'm going to type it out because sometimes it's kind of hard to hear me. But it is called AT65 Rtape. So let me type it out. And it is from the company signwarehouse.com. So AT65 Rtape, and it is from the company signwarehouse.com. It comes in a big roll like this. This is the 6.5 inches by 100 yards. I want to say this one was $45. And you can get it in other sizes as well. I think this one's an 8-inch. So there's different lengths and sizes and thicknesses. So tons of options on their website. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Diana, for the follow, guys. Thank you so much. All right, we've got 60 seconds left under the clock. I'm so excited, you guys. Our spring mystery box is almost here. This is going to drop at 2 p.m. Eastern today. We've got a little over 2 hours, and this is going to be packed full of brand new shapes. We've got 26 shapes in here. You get keychains, you get badge reels. They come with the pre-cut decals. They're all spring related, guys. And then there's tons of accessories in here. There's badge buttons and beads, and I think, what else is in here? There's a little DIY kit. There's tons of things in here, guys. So this is going to be on the website at 2 p.m. Eastern today. There's only 50 of them, so once they're gone, guys. Thank you so much, Emptiness. Thank you for the follow, sweetheart. All right, we got 10 seconds left under the clock. Now, I'm going to show you how we add it to the badge reel. I'm going to show you how we add beads on it, and I'm going to show you how we add what's called the badge button. Woo. All right. Woo. That should be the last time I have to wear that mask. All right, do you guys have the actual badge reel on your site? Yeah, it looks like this. It is 75 cents, and they are in the accessories section. Yes, I'm excited. I like some of the boxes. Oh, yes. And we have some new excited things coming out after this box, like brand new, never done before on our site. So I'm excited for this box, and then I'm excited for what's about to come after this box. Yeah, the box is $50. I apologize. It's $50. There's 50 available, and it's at 2 p.m. Eastern today. The listing's already up on the website. You'll see it, but it says out of stock. Once 2 o'clock hits, I'll add 50 to the stock. I'm ready. All right, so again, we can clean that silicone stir stick. Just pop off that little bit of UV resin. And then we can go ahead and take a look at how it turned out. Look at how cute. Got that glossy coat on it, guys. And here is the back. So cute. Now you can make these into anything you can even begin to imagine. You can make them into crock charms. I've seen them made into little barrettes or hair ties. I've seen them made into pins, badge reels, magnets. These ones are so diverse. You can make them into pretty much anything. Thank you, Sylvia, for the follow. We're going to make this one into a badge reel, guys. So I'm going to show you how we add it onto the badge reel. I'm going to show you how we add those beads, and I'm going to show you what's called a badge button. So let's find the button first. I think I'm going to go with one of these florals. I'm going to go with this one. Yeah. So I think I'm going to go with this one, this cute little pink flower. And then for the beads, I think I'm going to go with some, like, I don't know what I'm going to go with. I was trying to decide earlier. I was thinking I might go with a solid gray and this, like, cow print. What do you think? How does that look to you? Yeah, it's probably under T, 2-hole, and it's probably in the other category, other folder. If you still can't find it, shoot me a message and I'll tell you exactly where it is, but I'm pretty sure that's where it is. I placed an order yesterday. I couldn't find badge reels. Can I add them to my order? No, unfortunately, we can't, Susie. Chances are that order has already shipped. Typically, we ship within 24 to 48 hours, so the chances are my husband already shipped that order. But either way, we can't really add to it. We don't have the ability to do that on our website, so I apologize. Yeah, the box is a mystery box. It has 26 acrylic blanks and matching decals, and then it has a bunch of other things. I can't tell you the other things, but I can tell you that it at least has those 26. It's got badge reels and keychains. Turquoise, pink, and purple. Yes, cute. Yes. Yes for the button. Orange and pink. This is so cute. No cow. Any teal. I know. I can't. I don't have any of those colors. Oh, wait. Hang on. I think I'll do these. I think I'll do this, like, blue lace one. It's got, like, lace on it. I think that's pretty. So we're going to go with those two. Okay. And then the pink button. All right. We're good. We're good. We're going with it. You found them. Thank you, Susie. Sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, it's probably already shipped. So that it's probably, if you look, he probably already got a tracking. He does it like first thing in the morning, and it's already noon today. So I would imagine that all of the orders that came in yesterday have probably already shipped. I apologize. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and add on our decal, or our acrylic blank and the beads. We're going to add the beads first. So we're going to need a couple things to add the beads. We're going to need that needle we used earlier. We're gonna need a little clamp. Where you at, Mr. Clamp? Seriously? Oh no, where'd my little clamp go? My clamp's gone. Really? Oh, there he is. I found him. He was hiding, this little dude. And a needle or a pick tool and some scissors. I think that is everything. No sound? You can't hear me? Can you guys hear me? Thank you for the follow. Okay, you have sound. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, if you've never shopped on our site before, we do have a coupon code. It's coupon code THANKS, THANKS. That will give you 10% off, and it's a one-time per customer, so once you've used it, you can't use it again. But if you haven't used it, please feel free to use it. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys have sound. I was like, really? All right, let's go ahead and add those beads. I'm going to walk you through it as I'm doing it, but if you have any questions, just drop them, and I'll try my best to help and answer you guys. Okay. First things first, you're going to pull out the string. Now, you don't have to pull it out all the way, just giving yourself some working room, and you're going to add that clamp right onto your string here. Make sure to give it a nice little squeeze. If for any reason that string goes back into the badge reel here, you will not be able to get it out, and the badge reel will be trashed. So be really careful that this string is really on there good. Now once you've got it on there, you can cut off the end cap just like this right at the little base. And you'll see that there's that little black string in there. And now to get that string out, you're going to go ahead and use a needle or a pick tool to really shove it all the way deep in there as much as you see. And now you're going to turn it sideways. You'll see that there's this little triangle in the side where that triangle is going in. You're going to stick your little pick tool right in there and scoop out or push out that black string. So this part does take a little bit of time and patience. The farther down you can push that black string into this little middle part, the easier it will be for you to kind of scoop it out. Now, once you've got it out, it's going to look just like that. And this little piece you can go ahead and toss right into your trash. And now we're going to grab that needle. Now, this is what we call a bead needle. It is a bendable, flexible needle. We have it in the accessories section on our website. And I will show you in just a minute why this needle is really important and helpful. It kind of got like squished. So I'm trying to open it back up. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, so now we've got the needle on. We can go ahead and add our beads on. I'm going to string both of them on. Now, once you have both of your beads on, we can go ahead and add that end cap back on as well. You're going to go up through the bottom and out through the top. What's going on with this bead? This bead's hole is not drilled out. It's a solid hole. Son of a gun. Let me go grab one. This little dude. Hang on, let me grab a better bead. Silly bead. All right, I'm going to change it up. We're going to change it to these two beads right here. We're going to go with these two sparkly ones. This is our Luna rhinestone, and this is our pink rhinestone. And I think they just work better for this. So we're going to take this one off, and we'll use these two instead. I think they complement it a lot better than the other ones. It's totally up to you. I've never done it with a beadable bar before. We just learned about those, honestly, like last weekend. I never had heard of them before. So I don't know, but I would imagine it might be a little bit easier to do it with a bar, but I also imagine it is a little bit more expensive for the ones with the bars. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure both would work great. Okay, so we've added our beads. We're putting that end cap back on just right through the middle there and pulling our string through. Now, once we've got our string through, we can go ahead and tie a knot at the end of our string here. And we want to land it close to the end, but it doesn't have to be right at the end. And then you're going to tie a second knot, and you want to land that kind of on top of the first knot just to make a chunkier knot. And now we're going to pull that knot into our end cap here. You're going to pull in twice, once in and then once past that little triangle. That takes a little bit more effort sometimes. And any of the little black extra string you have out the top here, we can just go ahead and cut right off. Okay, now the last step is to go ahead and take the clamp off. You want to hold on to your string and remove the clamp. All right, now just gently let the string and beads back in, and now we have those two beautiful rhinestones on our badge roll here. Okay, and now we're gonna add our acrylic blank. You can just add some UV resin or E6000 super glue, whatever kind of adhesive you feel so inclined to use. Put a nice little dollop there, and you're going to use your acrylic blank to just kind of make circles around to spread that UV resin out around behind your acrylic blank. Now, once you have it on there and you've positioned it the way you want it, I do hit it with a UV flashlight. Now, this step isn't necessary. You could just toss it under your UV lamp, but sometimes I've found that it will like tilt to the side, and then it'll come out and it'll be cured like way off center. So I just hit it with a UV flashlight like this for like 10 seconds, 20 seconds to just kind of flash cure it. Just kind of make it so that if it does tilt over, it's still going to stay where it's supposed to stay. Thank you so much, Lux, for the follow. Okay, now the last step is going to be what we call a badge button. It's going to go right on this little silver part right here. And I'm going to use the same concept to add it, just a small dollop of UV resin or whatever adhesive you like. Now, I was telling you about adhesives for the UV resin or for the acrylic blank, but you can also just do like low profile Velcro if you were more inclined to use that. That's also an option for you guys as well. And again, the same thing on my badge button here. I'm just doing that quick 10 seconds to make it so that it doesn't slide around under the lamp. Okay, now once you've got it all on there, I'm going to put it under my UV lamp here for 60 seconds. We're going to do 60 seconds on this side, and once that 60 seconds is over, we'll flip it over and do the opposite side, and then we'll show you how it turned out. All right, what does everybody have planned for this beautiful Saturday? It is stunning outside. I want to say it's like 71 out there. So I think I might go on a little walk and get a little, you know, sunshine on my skin since I feel like I've just been living inside for so long. I might have to look at doing some badge buttons. I've used leftover. Yeah, you could definitely use leftover resin, or you can buy what I call badge buttons. So these ones, so for instance, this one is like a little glitter green heart, or glitter. This one is like a little heart with an arrow. Let me turn it over. This one, oh, this one's like a rainbow. So many different options that you could put on those badge buttons. Thank you so much, Christina, for the follow. I know, aren't they so cute, Amy? To work on my mouse box. Yay! Oh, Leanne, are you loving your new lamp? Clean, clean. I know. I felt really backed up this week, like in the sense of like getting like normal household chores done. And then I think it was yesterday, I just busted them all out. I was just like, we're spending the whole day cleaning this house, and now it looks amazing. Mardi Gras! If you didn't see, I dropped about like, I think like 7 new Mardi Gras shapes on our website with the Mardi Gras heart. There was like the state of Louisiana. There was the king cake. There was a little crayfish, so we dropped a bunch of Mardi Gras ones just the other day. Cleaning, yeah, Saturday is kind of meant for cleaning, right? And then Sunday you can just like relax. Okay, let's take a look at our finished project, guys. Did you get any more gold rhinestone beads? Gold rhinestone beads. No, I think those ones are sold out, if I remember right. So those will be on the next order of our beads. So our bead supplier, we have to order like in certain quantities. So I have to have like, I think it's 10 different beads that are out before I can reorder to make it like financially worth it. I think I'm getting close. So I think they will be here. We'll be ordering them real soon here. Cleaning, right? Cleaning. All right, let's take a look at our finished project, guys. We've got our little teacher badge reel. We've got that cute bubblegum beads here. I think these ones turned out so much better than the first ones we had chose. And this cute little badge button right here. Look at that glossy coat. I think it turned out just perfect, guys. There it is. Now, let's show you our other project. The heart. Yeah, you can absolutely, Susie, you can use E6000 super glue, low profile, Velcro, tons of options besides using UV resin. Yes, we do sell the badge buttons. They are in their own category on our website. Yep. All right, and here is that other project we did, that beautiful, stunning heart with the bubble effect on it using some chameleon flakes. I love how this one turned out, guys. So those are our two projects for today, guys. I wanted to say thank you guys so much for joining in with us today. It was a lot of fun. We made the heart, the teacher. We've got that spring box coming out in 2 hours. I'm so excited, guys. Yes, we'll post it on our TikTok in a couple days here, Susie. Yes, this is an ornament. Like, you can use it as a tree ornament. You can use it as a wall ornament. I think I'm going to hang it on my tree because I do a tree all year round. But, ooh, she is beautiful. And you can do it on any shape. I just use the big ornament shape. Yes, this spring box is a mystery. It's $50 mystery spring box. It's got 26 decals and acrylic blanks and then a bunch of other accessories. All right, guys. Well, if you want to rejoin us, we will be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. We are thirddegreelaser.com. We'll be back tomorrow at 10:30 a.m., guys. And thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. You too, Crafty. And we will see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cammie, for the follow. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you.